What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GameFreak. And today we are going to have another little episode of testing out some evercade carts on the Super Pockets. And I'm going to do a little bit of gameplay and let you know how they play on these devices. Because like I said in the previous video, most carts play really great on them. But there are some carts that do not. And I kind of randomly pick without looking in my collection. I'm not going to go through my whole collection, but if I don't end up picking a cart that doesn't play good, I will end up showing you. But today I ended up picking the Irem arcade cart, so we're going to play some arcade games on these. See how they hold up with arcade games, which they should be fine, because I'm going to play on the Capcom, which has Capcom arcade games on it. So you would think, the Irem arcade cart should be fine. And I think it will be. I have not played these games on the Irem cart anyway, on the Super Pockets yet. So this will be a first for me. But every other cart that I've played most of my carts on them, and everything's been fine except that one cart, and that was the Cathedral and Always Awakening. And when we get to that cart, I will explain. So this is just going to be about the Irem cart. So we are going to dive into this and see how they play. Man, I tell you what, I have had these since the beginning. Like when they first were released, I rarely pre-order, and I pre-ordered these, and I have been 100% satisfied. So yeah, I really like to do things like this to let you know how, things like the evercade carts play on these. So let's get into this. Play a little bit of all 6 games on the Irem arcade cart, which is a great cart. So let's dive into it. Alright, so the Irem arcade cart has R-Type in the Hunt, Moon Patrol, Lightning Swords, Battle Chopper, and this game, 10-Yard Fight. This is probably the worst football game ever made. Like ever. Atari football is probably better than it. So, if you want to play it and you like it, cool. I personally don't, so I wouldn't even play it. So, this next cart, but it does play good. It does play good. Not next cart, but next game is Battle Chopper. This is kind of a cool little game. It's pretty challenging, actually. Like, when I first played it for the first time, it seemed kind of kiddie and everything. But it's a super fun game, man, for what it is. I mean, it ain't, like, awesome, like the greatest ever or anything like that. But it is a fun game. And it plays great on this Super Pocket. So, I dug that. In the Hunt here is probably my favorite game on this cart. This game is awesome, and I was real sketchy. When I first started playing this, I was like, oh man, a sub game? I mean, how many good submarine games are there? There's not many good submarine games, but this game is phenomenal. I love this game. I think the graphics look cool on it, and it's just a lot of stuff going on in the background and stuff, and it just captures your attention. A lot of fun. This is a really cool game, and it plays great on the Super Pocket. So yeah, you'll have a lot of fun with this one. Check that shit out. That's just awesome. Alright, so this is Lightning Swords, and I wasn't real familiar with this game originally, but this game really grew on me. I ended up beating pretty much, I did beat every game on this cart. This game actually turned out to be a really cool game, man. For a side scroller, I mean, there's not really much you can do, but you know, what do you expect? It's a old 80s arcade game. That's just the way they were. So that was a really cool game. Moon Patrol, you know, I wasn't a big fan of it to begin with, but it's not like a horrible game or anything, and it looks and it plays really good on the Super Pocket. And this game took me forever to beat because I'm just not really good at it. I die a lot. And this is probably the hardest game. Yeah, this is definitely the hardest game. R-Type on the cart. But yeah, this plays phenomenal. This game did take me forever to beat. I mean, this lots of cursing, but plays great on the Super Pocket, so highly recommend it. All right, well, as expected, I knew that they would play well. You know, besides 10-yard fight, I can't say it enough. That game is just bad. I didn't like it, even on the Nintendo. And I like football games. I do play a lot of football games. Like, I really liked the old ESPN, like 2K games and stuff like that. I do like the Madden games, but you know, they haven't really changed much since like the early 2000s. So I think they've kind of went downhill. But man, all these other games on here, they play great. They play absolutely great. So yeah, that's a, you know, Irem cart. Another thumbs up for these Super Pockets. So far so good on the carts that I've pulled so far. So highly recommend these Super Pockets. Great budget handheld, like $60 a piece. You really can't beat them. And the libraries on these are phenomenal. They're great. I can't really say that about the Tato. This kind of, the library, a lot of people love the library on this. I thought it was kind of okay. I think I overhyped, you know, I don't know. I got too excited and I was kind of let down on that library, but either way it looks really cool, and the games I do like on it, they're really good. So, you know, I'm just not a fan of every game on there. But who cares? You can play your evercade carts. And that's really all that matters. So, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, taking a watch of this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, game on, everybody.